It's a great day, my amazing CEOs. Do you ever watch Shark Tank and wonder how some ideas make it big and others just don't make it at all? Take Scrub Daddy, for example. Before its TV debuted, it struggled like many startups, facing challenges with sales and growth. But what turned the tide for this smiling sponge that I actually use as well? Let's take a look at it if we can. Scrub Daddy's inventor, Aaron Krause, faced a tough crowd in the Shark Tank. Just like in sales, he had to convince investors of his product's worth. It wasn't smooth sailing. Despite having a unique idea, Scrub Daddy wasn't making waves in the market. Sales were shaky and the need for cash scale was real up. And here's where the magic really happened. Lori Greiner, the queen of QVC, saw the potential in Scrub Daddy. She offered a deal that set off a bidding war. Aaron Krause struck a partnership, and with Lori's guidance, Scrub Daddy was, well, it became what it is today. The sales went out the roof. It went from a struggling startup to a household name just like that. Here's my big takeaway for you as a CEO. Scrub Daddy's journey teaches us something crucial about sales strategy. It's just like Aaron Krause. CEOs need to pitch their vision effectively. Whether it's in a boardroom or on a TV show, conveying the value of your product or service is key. And having the right partner, Lori Greiner, like a collaboration partnership, can make all the difference. So here's to scrubbing dishes or sealing deals. Remember, a winning strategy comes down to two things. Number one, having a sales message. And number two, having a collaboration partnership that takes your business to the next level. You do that, and you will see your sales go up, and away. With that being said, my name, by the way, is Shay Brown, the host of the CEO Sales Huddle. Uh-oh. Okay, let me see what happened here. Okay. So every morning we like to get started. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. Okay, here we go. Got it. All right, so every morning we like to get started with our mantra. And our mantra that we do every single morning is, if you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. Now, why is that? Because sales is the oxygen for every great business in history. And without sales, there's always more money going out than there is going in. What's the point? The point is selling is serious business. Go ahead and repeat these words after me. If you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. Why? Because sales is the oxygen for every great business in history. And then after we do our mantra, and you think about it as a CEO, the next step is always say, okay, if I have a mantra, what is our pledge every single morning? And our pledge every single morning is learn, earn, and return. So I have to learn something new. Go ahead and repeat this after me, because I believe that every CEO should say this every single morning, by the way. I have to learn something new in order to attract new business. Follow me, attract new business in order to get new and old clients to return. So I must earn, I must return, and I must learn. Now, when you do that, you say, okay, I got it. I have a mantra. I have a pledge for my sales organization, Shay. This is making a lot of sense. It's making a lot of sense. Now, the next step in the process is, well, Shay, why do we get together? What are the objectives? And we have 3 objectives every single morning we get together. Every 3 objectives. Let me see if I can get this right. Just 1 second here. Not sure why that's showing that. We're live, ladies and gentlemen. We are, in fact, live, but not sure why I can't see. Okay, here we go. Our objectives every single morning are threefold. Number 1 is about sales growth. Number 2 is about taking a look at what challenge we had. Just like the case study we did, it has challenges, right? And so in those challenges that we have every single day, we're going to look for ways to overcome that. And then number 3 is to understand the 5 sales pillars that every CEO must understand in order to do 3 things: grow, be profitable, and expand the business. The number 1 sales pillar, sales pillar number 1, is really all about understanding the CEO sales plan. So I think every CEO should have a 1-page CEO sales plan. And inside that CEO sales plan, it has the strategy, it has the system, and the infrastructure you need. If you're sitting there right now and say, that sounds good, but I don't have that, go ahead and do me a favor. Go over to www.ceosalesplan.com. That's our site. There's no cost. There's no credit card. There's no check needed. And then once you get there, check in there. And then once you check in there, you'll have it. And then the second sales pillar is to understand our sales cycle. What's the cycle that the clients go through from the time that we meet them as a prospect to the time we communicate them to the next time that they're able to convert? Okay, got it. Number 3 is our sales messaging. The sales department, I want that department to have a philosophy. And that a philosophy is very simple, but it's so true. And that philosophy is this: our words will make us rich. So we get better at what we say. And then 4th sales pillar, and we're going over the 5 sales pillars. I like to do it every single morning because I want it to be top of mind to you, is, well, it's the indicators. It's the CEO sales plan. We'll be getting into the CEO sales plan today. I can't wait to share that with you. We're going to get into that at the CEO sales dashboard in a few moments. And then last is to have a super sexy sales team. Now, for those folks that are tuning in every single morning, and this may be your very first time tuning in, or maybe tuning in every single morning, do me a favor. Look right below the video. And put hashtag I'm here. I like to connect with all the CEOs that are out there, by the way. It's a great way to let us know you're in the conversation. Now, I know it's going to sound not hokey dokey. You're like, Shay, why am I doing this? Well, you're doing this for accountability. You're doing this to check in. Number 2, for those folks that are watching and you're watching the replay, I want you to know that we appreciate you. Seriously, you can't be here every morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, but you tune in. And for those folks that haven't downloaded the CEO Sales Dashboard, you want to know where to get that? We're going to open that up in a moment. It's the number 1 sales tool the CEOs use to get to $100,000 plus a month of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue. You can go over to ceosaleshuddle.com. There's no charge. There's no cost. There's no money required. You can drop that down. And for others that just want to connect, you're like, Shay, I just want to connect, man. I love what you're doing. It makes sense to me. Haven't had a chance to connect with you, by the way. Here's what you can do right now. You can go look right below the video where it says @ShayBrown. Drop me a DM. Now, I respond to every message, by the way. So I personally do it. I appreciate you. So drop me a DM. Let me know what you like and what you want us to change about it, or how we can add more value to what you're doing right now. So CEO Sales Huddle is the number 1 place where CEOs come to understand how to sell more faster. So for some of you, you're already rock stars. You're already amazing CEOs. You're like, well, how do I sell more faster? How do I do it with less effort? We've got the home and the place to do that. Here's our big why. Our big why is all about sales growth, sales accountability, and at the end of the day, consistency. And you may have heard this before, that consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. And having said that, what do people struggle with most? Well, most will struggle with consistency. That will no longer be you. And then the last part that I want you to know is, how long do we get together? 15 minutes a day. All we ask is 15 minutes a day. That's 1% of your day. You tune in. You think about it. It's 1,440 minutes in every day. We're only asking for you to tune in for 15 minutes that day. You tune in for 15 minutes. That represents 1% of the day to focus on the one area, which is sales, the one area that generates revenue in the business. And you get to pick when you do it. Some of you do it with us live, and then some of you tune in and you do it. Our number one outcome is to generate $100,000 more of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue. And I want you to imagine right now, in your business, there's extra $100,000 plus. It goes in your bank account over and beyond whatever you're earning today because of your focus on the sales organization. I know we open up every morning and we say those words, and sometimes you say it too many times, it can feel like you're just saying words, but it's so true. If you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. And how powerful is that? Now we're going to go into the most important part, I say every single morning. It's the CEO Sales Dashboard. And the CEO Sales Dashboard was created because there was a problem. CEOs want to know, hey, where can I go every single day, and what indicators do I need to look at? Yes! And isn't that so important, by the way? So now we've created a CEO Sales Dashboard, and this gives you an opportunity to tune in and to focus on 5 key areas. Let's go ahead and share what those 5 areas are. They're leads, appointments, offers, deals, and repeat business. So there are 5 categories. Now, you take a look at it. You want to know, well, how do I manage this? I've got fancy software. I've got systems. I've got CRMs. I've got everything, Shay. But we've created something that you can go download now. And let's open it up in a moment. Let's open it up. And once you download it, here's the cool part, by the way. You have it. And once you have it, this is something that you can use. It's called our CEO Sales Dashboard. It's an Excel sheet. Let's go to it now. Let me see if we can do this. This will work. Open yours up. Now, some of you are opening it up right now because this is just what you do. And as you're opening it up right now and we're going through the CEO Sales Dashboard, you're like, oh, I got it, Shay. Yeah, there's categories, there's leads, there's appointments, there's offers, there's deals. And it's something magical when you manually go in. Now, I get it. You can probably get an automated system to plug the numbers in. I understand it. But when you got to go look at something and say, let's say, for example, you went to today and you say, okay, let's go at offers. And you went across the top of the spreadsheet. Now, open yours up right now. If you haven't, go over to ceosaleshuddle.com and download it. Please download it now. And you go across the top. You get today's date. You come down to today's date and you look at offers. And you look at really offers are, did you make an offer for the next step? Did you make an offer for somebody to work with us? And in a moment, yes, we go through those. See here. Here we go. We go through those with you. And you think about it, there's offers. You can make an offer for a credit card. Got it, Shay. You can make an offer for someone to sign a contract. Got it, Shay. You can make an offer for someone to fill out a credit application. Got it, Shay. You can make an offer right now for someone to just really to take the next step. And the next step is they're ready and they need to do it. So you look at how many offers did you make yesterday? How many offers did your team make the day before? How many offers did you make the last 30 days? And you can go back and look at leads. So this gives you one place. And I believe for many of you, this is the best use of time. Like you take 1% of your day, that's 15 minutes, and you focus on just this one area, and it could shift your entire business. What's the overall philosophy? Our philosophy is what gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. And we believe that once you measure something and you do it consistently, you will manage it. And once you measure and you manage by default, just by the attention you give to it, it gets better. Now, I know it's not a new idea, but whoa, couldn't that just shift your entire business, by the way? Yeah, absolutely. So let's now go take a look at, we're going to go out to our next segment. And our next segment is we like to celebrate any wins. So we don't just show up every single day to beat ourselves up. This is not a 15-minute, 1% beat ourselves up session. No. We also take a look at what worked well. And the reason we do that is because powerful people ask powerful questions. Why? Because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get exactly what you focus on. So I want you to go now focus on 3 questions. The first question I want you to ask yourself is, what are you most proud of for the sales department yesterday? Didn't that put a smile on your face? Like some things happened you're just most proud of. What was your biggest accomplishment yesterday? Now I'm only looking at the sales department, not looking at your health, not looking at your relationships, not looking at any other area, just in sales. What are you most proud of yesterday? And then last, what do you want to brag about? Like if I could bring you on right now and you can come on the screen and you just want to brag about yesterday, what would you brag about? Yeah, feels good. And then we don't stop there. We don't say, okay, everything's power, everything's cupcakes, rainbows. No. We also acknowledge that everything's not perfect. And we look at what hurdles do we need to overcome. The case that we talked about today wasn't all rainbow and cupcakes. There were some hurdles that they had to overcome. So we look at now, what are some of the hurdles that you have to overcome? So 3 questions. Powerful people ask powerful questions because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get what you focus on. So what was your biggest roadblock yesterday? What's preventing you today from moving forward? And what's the one thing that you can do that if you did it, it would move your life and or business forward? And I want you to make a decision today that you're going to do that. I want you to step out your comfort zone. I want you to step up. You got this. You can do this. I want you to know I believe in you. And so our sales message of the day is believe in yourself. Not as you as an individual, but you as an organization, you as a company. Believe that you can solve a problem. Believe that you can make a difference for other folks. Believe that this is your time. This is your moment. You're not going to dibble and dabble. You're going to be consistent. Believe it. And then once you believe it, start taking massive action. Like you step into it. You got this. You're a CEO. You're an amazing CEO. You're an incredible CEO. You're a caring, giving CEO. You're a game changer CEO. You're a world changer. You're someone that's making a difference. And today, as you're watching, I believe is your January 1st. And because of just that one reason alone, I believe your best is still yet to come. Your best is yet to come. Your best is yet to come. With that being said, my name, by the way, is Shay Brown, the host of the CEO Sales Huddle. Make it a great day, everyone. And we'll make some good things how we connect again next time. Peace. And I'll see you on the other side.